Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys all the do's and don'ts when it comes to your brows. So if you guys see, I look pretty naked without my brows, but out of all people, I think I'm quite blessed with pretty full natural brows, as you can see, but I do have some sparse areas. You know, keeping your brows prim and proper and groomed and kind of filled in the right way is very, very important when it comes to, you know, looking your best, because your brows frame your face and you can just change up your look according to your brow shapes. And definitely sharing some of my past experiences and mistakes, things that I've learned sometimes the hard way throughout the years of experimenting with makeup. Number one, keep them well groomed. So for me, I get them professionally waxed, and I really love to go to my Benefit brow bars to do it because it's like all over Sephora in Singapore. It's very, very accessible. It's available like island-wide, and it literally takes them only like 15 minutes. So I really, really like waxing because it is, number one, very clean, and it just gets rid of like all of the hairs. And with the Benefit brow bar, you get them professionally waxed. They will be able to advise you on how to take care of your brows. They will show you how to fill them in, and they will also help you to kind of analyze like what kind of brow shape suits your face the best. And it's 26 Sing dollars, which isn't like super pricey, especially when brows are such a huge part of anyone's face in general. The last thing you want to do is to over tweeze or like just accidentally cut yourself or something if you're dealing with a razor. So in the month of May, Benefit is having this Bold is Beautiful campaign once again, and I'm very excited to be part of it. This campaign is for charity, so please be rest assured that I truly care a lot for the cause. All proceeds, like literally 100% of the proceeds from brow waxing will be going to two organizations, AIDHA as well as Girls2Pioneer, to kind of just help them and spread the cause. So I hope you guys are as excited for this cause as I am, and I hope you guys would support this cause as well. I already got them nicely waxed. Rochelle did my brows for me. She's the national brow artist in Singapore for the Benefit brow bar. Number one don't brush your hair in the wrong way. For me, what I always do is I always brush my brow hairs before I fill them in, and you want to brush them upwards so that you will be able to see where are the spaces you need to fill them in. So if you were to brush them downwards, you'll start to see some kind of little baby hairs like sticking out like here, and as a result you might just overfill and you will just end up with like block brows like crayon Shin-chan, if you get what I mean. So what you want to do is you want to just use the spoolie. I'm using the spoolie from my Precisely My Brows pencil, and you can see how nicely done my brow hairs are and how they kind of fall in place. But whereas for this, if you just do it this way, it just looks super messy, right? Number two, don't overfill your brows. So this was a mistake that I always committed, and I found it really hard to go light-handed and find the right balance and the right products to use. For this, Benefit actually has a lot of brow products that are really good for everyone. So we all know that at the front, you want to just keep it really light-handed. So what I like to do is I like to use my Foolproof, take the sponge area, go in just at the front, and just go through the front parts of my brow. So it really depends what kind of brow look you're going for. Right now I'm just doing like a very simple everyday brow look where I'm just using this tip of the sponge and just going in. So you can see with the set of nicely groomed brows, you don't really need to do that much when it comes to just everyday maintenance or like filling them in. I have already like a much more kempt brow compared to this side, where you see I brush my hair down, it just looks really messy, and there you have it, like a really nice everyday brow look. So if you want to go for something that is more bolder, I like to use my Browsings, and it comes with like a powder and a wax. So I like to mix it both up together and just go in right at the ends of it. I would just use whatever is left on my brush and just slowly go through the front part because I don't want to look super bold. So I'm just going to demonstrate how I used to do it on this side. So I would draw all the way into the front and just kind of cut them up like this. I would draw like a line here, and you can see I'm just building it up, 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 and it just looks a little bit too harsh on my face. So it's always very important to go according to your natural brow shape. Don't overfill it or underfill it. Go and get them professionally waxed so that you know exactly where you should put your brow products. What I like to do is also go in with my Gimme Brow Plus to kind of just show you guys how it looks like. It really helps to volumize my brows, and I like to do this by combing upwards. I love to use it by itself as well because it's just a lot more natural and very convenient. Likewise, I would do the same here. If I don't brush it upwards and I brush it downwards, this is what you'll be left with. Number 3, always go 2 shades lighter or 2 shades darker than your hair color. So you don't want to be blonde and have like completely dark black brows. Likewise, if you have dark hair, you don't want like completely black brows because it would just be really, really harsh on the face. I like to play with my Benefit 3D brow tones. I have with me shade number 2 because I like to kind of just go a little bit lighter than my hair color. So I just like to go through my brows like this and just kind of lighten it a little bit like this. So it looks a lot more natural and softer and more feminine. Okay, I don't really have like a super dark 3D brow tone with me to show you guys how you should not do it. But this is how I would do my brows now, and this is how I used to do my brows. I know the difference is not huge, but if you were to do it this way, you just look a lot more fierce, I guess, and it just looks like 2 blocks. So yeah, there you have it. Look at the difference it makes on my face. So Benefit also recently came out with these 3 new colors for their 3D brow tones. If you're up for something fun, if you just want to pop a color on your brows, you can go for these. They have it in deep blue, copper, as well as rich purple. It will look really nice if you're going for a party or just try to match it to your eye makeup or your outfits and stuff. It's really, really fun way to just play it up. I removed the really bad brow. I'm just gonna apply the 3D brow tones for you guys. So I'm going with the Benefit Gimme Brow Plus. Just show you guys how you can use it by itself. So this is a really, really simple product to use. I like to use it when I'm like just in a hurry or on the go, and you can actually use like the tip of it to darken your brows a little bit. I love it! I love it so much. It's very nice. So I'm just gonna define my tip a little bit. I'm just gonna go in with my Precisely My Brow. I like the purple. It's gonna look really nice on people with purple hair or pink hair. This would be really good for people with brownish, reddish toned hair. Alright guys, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about how to fill in your brows. Don't worry, we all make mistakes, and I went through like so many years of that crazy thick brows before realizing that that's not the way to do it. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share, and check out the description box below to all of the products that I use from Benefit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this kind of videos, do let me know in the comments. Speak to me. I love talking to you guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!